Pastor Allen here praying for you, praying for all those you love, that you'll stay safe, you'll stay well, you'll stay healthy. In this strange time, everybody feels differently about when they would like to open up the facilities of the church, of our campuses. Some people might just feel really safe about coming back to church and being in larger gatherings. Others may not feel safe to come back for quite some time, and then there's everything in between. And I just want to first say that that's okay. God made us differently, and we're all at different seasons of our life, and we all have different vulnerabilities, and we see things differently. So one thing I want to just ask of you, let's just be sure, let's exercise real Christian maturity. There's no stigma or judgment about whichever side you're on. Having said that, I want you to know our elders, what we call the church session, met this week, and we're praying and we're discerning. We continue to think that the best thing is to take it a week at a time and not rush back into trying to host services in our facilities at any of our campuses. But we do want to explore what the creative ways that we can get the gospel out. One of the things that we really want you to think about over the next couple of weeks is, if you're at home watching church by yourself, maybe you could invite a friend over if you feel safe doing so. I'm talking about in small groups, or maybe a couple of neighbors, and come over and you watch. We've had some families doing that. I think there are a lot of people that have spiritual thirst right now, and if they got invited by a friend or a neighbor over, had a cup of coffee, continue to practice CDC guidelines and be safe, you could really see some things happening with the gospel. I'm excited about that possibility. We are going to explore what the different options are in the coming weeks. I just want to assure you that you've got a great group of elders, what we call our session, that governs this church. They are discerning, they are praying. We're doing so together. We're going to stay in touch with you. But for this week and next, we're not in a big hurry to try to create a worship experience quite yet. We think we want to continue to follow the CDC guidelines, be really good citizens in our community, care for the well-being of our community. Remember this, regardless of where you are about what you think about the opening back of facilities of churches, the Church of Jesus Christ has always been for the public good, has always been for the well-being of society. It was us, it was Christians. We are the ones that started the first hospitals, built the educational institutions that trained the medical professionals. So we value the science, and we also value freedom. And so we want to be wise, and we also want to just follow the Holy Spirit. So I'm sure it's going to be different for every church. It's going to be different for every person. We'll stay in touch with you. For the meantime, we're going to have great online worship and great online virtual community groups. And think about having somebody over to your house to watch the service with you. It might be their time to accept Christ. Can't wait to be with you in the next service.